it's going to happen in another way.
Okay, so we was saying that we love BSL and stuff because we was muted for a second, Mr. Bonnie, but it was very funny conversation, and now we are just saying that ZVZ is the best matchup in the world.
Is it? No.
No. But eOnzErG is going for very late gas compared to gOrynich.
Well, not that much later, but yeah, slight difference. But it's always been like that in the previous games as well. So gOrynich always had a couple of seconds earlier extracted.
So 12 pull from both players. You're right, it's not that big of a difference after seeing how much gas both of them mined.
Okay, so I like this approach from gOrynich because he added an extra drone. So he's gonna play defensively and let eOnzErG attack him. That's how I feel about his play.
Yeah, that's a good call because like he's now mining minerals with 9 drones when eOn is also mining with 9 drones, so it's same economic.
Now he's added,
Yeah, so but now who will win this significant advantage? Oh, it will be almost close to even. No. Oh, 1 supply advantage. That's huge.
So eOnzErG slightly wants to play ahead.
Yeah, if he will save these 2 links, it's like you won 1 drone in this engagement. And the Spire timing is similar, so none of these players is in significant advantage. And gOrynich in defender's advantage would be definitely able to... Oh, but he's still rushing for... Oh, but it was a nice tweak. He just did it to run by with 2 links to the main base. Very nicely done. Oh, and he will be close to killing 1 drone.
Nice.
Ooh, nice pull. Oh, by missing out. And at the same time, he's killing the links in the natural. So very nice multitasking by our Russian ghost. And now he's killing the drones. gOrynich is a beast.
Yeah, he used this opportunity not only to delay mining and now good engagement on the bridge by gOrynich. So he managed to kill 1 drone and a lot of mining time from these drones.
And now eOn is going for counter-attack. I don't think it will work. Or maybe it will, I'm not sure, but I think it's not enough. Especially that gOrynich is having a defender's advantage. Oh, he will kill 1 drone and deny a lot of mining time, but overall there is like 10 drones for gOrynich against... Oh yeah, 10 drones against 11. It's the same. But
yeah,
now,
this feels similar to the game, I believe, 1 or 2 of these 2 players from before. But this time around, it's gOrynich who is actually going for a single muta rather than eOnzErG with Zerglings. Nice micro from gOrynich, I must say.
he's winning this engagement, and eOn is going for mass scourges, so there will be no mutas popping out. Is eOn going to be eliminated in the round of 16?
Please stay calm, it's just first game.
Yeah, but this is so impressive that... Oh, and he's even bringing a muta over here.
Wow.
GG. Whoa.
Whoa. eOnzErG on the verge of getting eliminated.
He's one game away from being eliminated. And gOrynich showed us some really nice multitasking. That's really impressive.
Yeah, I was really impressed by his micro. Okay, let's go.
Let's
Game
go
number
to
two.
Game number 2 of our advancement match.
Yeah, the final match. Is it gonna be the last match? Are we gonna see 2 more?
Let's see. Let's see what will be the map will be the Sylphid, Neo Sylphid.
So it's the same as the previous series.
Yes, exactly. So are you ready, Mr. Bonnie?
I am ready. Go, go, go.
Let's go. Mr. gOrynich is one game away from advancing to the round of 8 and eliminating the current BSL5 champion. That's really impressive.
And the game has begun. We have spawning at the 12 o'clock position. We have Russian Zerg and Russian Pride going.
And spawning on the 4 o'clock position. As the eOnzErG, we are having remaining champion of BSL, eOnzErG. So we saw the game on Sylphid, I think, already between them, because they were playing on the same maps.
Yeah, this time around it's eOnzErG who spawns on the bottom side of the map and he's scouting gOrynich, so it's exactly the opposite as it was the last.
So right now, Eon is going for 9 pull. And if we will see some kind of 12 hatch from gOrynich, it will be terrible, but if he will go for 12 pull, it might be perfect for him, because it's dedicated anti-9 pull build.
Oh, are we gonna see a hatch? Are we gonna see a pull? It's going to be a...
Yeah, it's a pull. It's a spawning pull, so already very good choice of an opening for our Russian Hope.
Yeah, and that's the first difference in opening. In the 5th game, this happened. A variation in the opening. But luckily for Eon, as I said, he's gonna scout gOrynich, so he's gonna have a little bit more intel than his opponent.
Yeah, it's the good thing for him, because otherwise it might oh, look at that, he didn't let the hatchery to see the overload, but he saw the hatchery with the overload, so that's really nice. But gOrynich already know where his opponent is, but he doesn't know what he's playing.
It's a 3-player map, so it's fine.
Unfortunately, Mr. Kenzie was eliminated. He lost to Mr. gOrynich 2-1, and in the first series he lost to Mr. Nayoken 2-1. All the series today was 2-1, right? So we casted 14. This is 14th game of we are casting right now, right?
Yeah, don't forget now Grim against Terra.
Oh yeah, now we are versus Terra, so this is 16, 17 games. Very nice micro from gOrynich, I would call it. He's holding on as good as he can, but he needs to be careful because the speed might hit king for the eOnzErG, and then the problems might begin.
Oh,
Eon is going for it, and gOrynich is reinforcing. 3 drones, it was very smartly taken, and he's even taking 3 more just to defend this push from our eOnzErG.
okay, he is to act now, but he's gonna lose the hatchery.
Oh yeah, but the speed speed kit in right now, so now 2 hatcheries advantage might be very crucial, but now all the links are dying. In the same time, Aeon is building a Spire.
Yeah, and that's why I said 9 poly is the safest build, because it can get you a win against 12, no problem.
It's very micro-oriented, but you are right, it can give you a win even against 12 pool. But now Aeon needs to be careful because there will be a lot of links, but with 1 Sunken he should be relatively safe because he killed the hatchery.
Yeah, exactly. So gOrynich is pretty much all in on this. I'd like to see perhaps some sunken colonies. I don't know. I think this sunken from eOnzErG covers the entire creep, right?
Yeah, I think it is. Maybe not entire creeps, so you can sun crash him, but entire units and buildings. Entire drones, I mean. So gOrynich have... Oh, but he's rebuilding the expansion, so he's not afraid of playing longer game right now. But I don't think there will be a time for him to make a spore in this expansion.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of an optimist, but what can you do with the resources? Make another hatchery in the main.
Maybe he don't even know what is the timing of Aspire for Aeon. Yeah, this is very good attempt. gOrynich needs to do something and he knows about it, but Aeon is already prepared for that. Our evolution chamber is being started by our purple Zerg. And he's even trying to kill the egg just to make this gap larger, make this enters larger. Okay, GG, he saw the Mutalist.
So we are going to the 15th game of this group and 17th game to...
Yeah, 17th game today. Guys, if you will not appreciate that and you will not say that you love BSL and love Bonnie everywhere, we will never cast anymore. So, decider match in 6-hour length of the stream. This is the Dream Sunday for StarCraft fans. So the last map will be Mr. Benzene. The last map will be Benzene, and on this map we will see who will be our 8th player who will advance to the round of 8. So, are you ready, Mr. Bonnie?
I am ready. Let's go.
Let's go directly to the game number 17 today, and game number 3 of this best of 3, eOnzErG versus gOrynich.
And the final game has begun. We have gOrynich spawning as yellow Zerg in the top right position.
And in the bottom left position as a purple Zerg, we are having eOnzErG. So, cross position on Benzene. Is it possible that it will not be cross position on Benzene?
Well, is it really cross position? I mean, the map is like 112 over x96. So it's a little bit more horizontal than vertical. Okay, anyway, so it's Benzene. So what kind of reload do you go for? Are you gonna go first time in the history for 12 patch?
That's a large map, and I mean, I would, if I'm playing that large of a map, which Andromeda was back in the days, I like to play hatchery in the main base. And I think over here it's relatively safe. I never did it, but just I'm trusting my gut. My gut.
So if I'm eOnzErG, I'd go for either 12 pull or 9 pull again, because I don't want to lose the game like away to 9 pull.
Oh my god. His cojones are hugeos. 12 catch on the decider match. You have to have huge cojones to do that, right?
That's right.
And gOrynich is playing a little bit less cojones play, but still very brave.
And on the other hand, now 9 pull can kill 12 pull, but 12 pull can't really kill 12 match. So that's the main problem with this variation of builds. So in this scenario, eOnzErG can choose in a straight advantage.
Yeah, definitely. It will be 2 drones advantage, so the only thing you can do as a Zerg is maybe try to make quicker layer, because you will have a quicker gas, so maybe you will have advantage in faster mutalisks. But you should also remember that your opponent is having 2 drones more, so if it will come to the macro battle, you will have less mutalisks because you have less money or less gas. So adding these 2 drones, it's the best to do it at the beginning because it will work for the most time, but you should do it at some point, I think. So now, so 16 is coming in.
So for the time being, gOrynich keeps making their game. Huh.
Yeah. And I mean, he started with the speed, so I'm thinking, why is he not moving his links right now in like close to the Aeon base? Because he will have a speed advantage. So even if Aeon would have more links, he wouldn't be able to chase him with them.
Yeah, exactly.
So it would be good for Mr. gOrynich to try to maybe at least pretend that he wants to apply some pressure.
Well, yeah, not to mention that he didn't actually fake making any drone transfer or, well, eOnzErG's overlord saw all the link popping out from the cache, so eOnzErG knows exactly what's happening.
Yeah, but there are 4 more drones now being added by Mr. gOrynich, so it's huge passive aggression, and I don't know if he will not be punished by that. But unfortunately he added a sunken, so he should be relatively safe. But he needs to pull the drones away before they will be picked off. I think he will be fine over here.
Yeah, looks that way. I mean, that's still so many Zerglings, but the sunken is not.
He's definitely fine, and Aeon lost a lot of links when gOrynich have still plenty left. But the Spire timing is huge advantage for Aeon.
So what can gOrynich do at this point?
I think mass links and try to win maybe with Scourges and mass links, because Aeon is not having any sunken. I don't know. He's having better economy than Aeon. He can also go for mass drones and spores place. I don't know. I think overall it's still anyone's game. This Spire timing.
Yeah, this Spire timing is a little bit brutal, and I think eOnzErG got the Zergling advantage. So the only thing working in favor of gOrynich is the drone count, although he's streaming a lot of Zerglings. So he's really hoping that these Zerglings can... Oh, sneaking to Zerglings, that's always...
That. That's a beautiful move, I really love that move. Oh, and drones are not mining in the main base, so these two links did an incredible job. And now the Spire will be done for gOrynich.
Yeah, but there are so many Zerglings, but yeah, gOrynich should be able to hold off.
Yeah, definitely. This is enough links for gOrynich for sure.
So even eOnzErG even sniping off the Overlord of gOrynich.
But look at the supplies right now. gOrynich is having nice supply advantage.
Yeah, he's got crazy amount of Zerglings. The question is, well, how many mutas will eOnzErG? If he gets up to 3 mutas, he'll be able to micro score this.
Yeah, now he's not able for sure.
But on the other hand, gOrynich has his own 3 mutas that will occupy eOnzErG's mutas, so he may even either go to the main base for the drone or for the catch.
Oh yeah, and gOrynich is winning with eOnzErG right now. That's impressive.
Oh my god.
Whoa, gOrynich, such a hero.
Is gOrynich actually gonna do this?
Hey, do it this way. Or maybe not, I'm not sure, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's just 4 drones.
Yeah, it's just 4 drones left, so... Eon is out of BSL, I think.
Yeah, now the Scourges are just comics and good luck microing 2 mutas against Scourges.
Because now gOrynich will secure, if he will advance, and it looks like he will advance for sure, he will secure $25, but who cares about the money? It's more like pleasure.
Honor.
Yeah, honor of being over there. So yeah, eOnzErG lost. GG.
Wow.
And congratulations to gOrynich. Eon is out. Wow.
What a surprise.
I'm shocked.
I mean, these players played 2 times and their overall score was 3-. Wow, I'm speechless. Even gOrynich started with disadvantage situation with a build order loss, so to say, and he came out of it victorious. Wow, hats off.
I'm so shocked. I didn't expect that from happening. So gOrynich is our next player who will advance with Nayoken. So remember, Mr. Bon, you said who will advance from this group? eOnzErG and Kenzie for sure. And now we have Nayoken and gOrynich.
Wait, what? What is happening?
What? What? I can't even believe myself. I can't even believe myself. How did it happen?
Oh my god.